our main guys really played good last night. Devontae, did what Devontae's good at. He's a high energy guy when he's flying around and attacking the offensive glass and running the floor, getting easy shots. We're a lot better. Although Rob didn't necessarily shoot the ball well, I liked his swagger last night. He's a confident player, and he's sometimes when you have kids like that, you have them give them a little more freedom than you give others. Everybody wants to be treated the same. I treat everybody the same, but I don't treat them all. I treat everybody fairly, but everybody has different parameters. So Rob is kind of getting back to where he was. He can play a lot better. I think our team can play better, but I thought our defense was good. Anytime you hold a team like that to 32%, especially as talented as their guards are, I mean, we're talking about a team that went 14-4 in the league last year and had 5 starters back. So, but our game's about pace. When teams grind us down to 60, 65 possessions a game, that's not what we're good at. We're not a really good slow half-court team. When we get when we secure defensive rebound and we can get it out, we want to run. I mean, we want to play as fast as we can. And the emphasis today in practice, tomorrow, heading into that game Saturday, is we've got to ramp it up. We can play faster. One of the things that helps us there is that we've got 2 really good push point guards. Galen, obviously, but Ronnie Johnson's pretty good at it too. And then the faster you play, the more depth you've got to have. So with Chicken and Devontae, Kyle, then one of the other posts have to step up a little bit, Bert or Xavier. As a team, we don't let other people define who our team is. We're coming off 4 losses in a row. Now understand, 2 of those were at SMU and at Cincinnati. Let's put this in perspective. Another one was to Connecticut. So, the South Florida game was the one that was a burr under my saddle now. That one, but you also saw the character of this team, how we bounced back. Bad teams don't come back from bad losses and play like we did last night. So we're a good team. The thing we have to do now is understand that the pace we play, that's the way it's got to be in these last 10 ball games. And sometimes it takes a while for your team to evolve. You don't all of a sudden snap your finger and say, here's how we're going to play, let's go do it. It's basketball season's up and down. Sometimes we forget Galen's just a freshman, Rob is a sophomore, Dot's a junior, Chicken's a junior, Kyle's a junior. I mean, we've really, on paper, got a very young team, and that's why I'm excited about the future. This is not the best team we're going to have while I'm here at Houston. We're going to get a lot better as we go, but this team is setting a standard and setting a tone for people to see. That's why with these facilities and the style of play that we're going to play, that's why the sky's the limit for this program as we move forward. Let me tell you something about East Carolina. They just won at Memphis, and they just beat Temple. So if there's going to be none of that in this program. You won't hear any coaches mention any other game. There's no other game that really matters. If you're thinking about the next game, then you're preparing to lose. Temple's the game before Temple played East Carolina, they beat SMU. Now their next game is Villanova. So they go from SMU to East Carolina to Villanova. Now I don't know what happened to them. I do know their second best player didn't play, Jalen Bond. But when the team goes on the road and wins at Memphis, and that's a hard place to play, they get your attention. My job is to keep them focused. And we're not a good enough team not to look at every team. And as I said before, we're good enough to beat every team in this league. There's not a team in this league we can't beat, but there's not a team in this league that can't beat us. But East Carolina's got a good team. They've really turned it on lately, but they've had some guys out with injuries, and they have them all back healthy now. So this will be a big challenge for anybody that plays East Carolina. My expectation is to have a great practice today, tomorrow, and put our guys in a position to beat East Carolina. That's my expectations.